alleged donation embezzlement probe on the Ram Mandir has triggered an SIT investigation, an FIR, and the arrest of 8 accused and the resignation of 2 senior members of Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra. Let's talk about how this theft was actually conducted. How is it that the officials got away for so long, and why the police officials believe that this was an organized crime? The General Secretary Champat Rai and Trustee Anil Mishra have resigned. While there are no direct allegations against them, the two personally decided to resign on moral grounds to avoid any perception of influencing the investigation.
क्या आपको लगता है कि नेतृत्व इस्तीफा होना चाहिए?
मुझे नहीं लगता। हमें जितना जानकारी है दिए नहीं है।
का त्यागपत्र उनके विवेक पर निर्भर करेगा। तुरंत त्यागपत्र देते तो एसआईटी को भी कुछ मदद नहीं मिलती।
Let's get you breaking updates now coming in. Another FIR is expected in the Ayodhya case. This FIR will be lodged with regards to the embezzlement case. This is after some criticism that the first FIR named 8 officials but did not name any of the senior members of the trust. So questions had arisen on whether the big fish had been let off by the police officials in the probe by only naming 8 officials who were involved on the ground. Who are the bigger people who are involved in this? These were some of the questions, amid which now details coming in that a second FIR is also expected in the case. My colleague Adib is joining us on the broadcast with the details. And Adib, while the first FIR mentions 8 people, there were questions on why the senior leadership had not been named. Now, information coming in that there could be a second FIR as well. Who could be named? What are the details? And why have the police officials decided to get this second FIR in the case?
Well, Pratibha, see, as per the sources, the second FIR is expected in the embezzlement case, and what we are learning is that some senior members of the trust can be named in the FIR. Apart from that, the bank employees, they are under the strict scan of the Ayodhya police, because what the Ayodhya police have submitted in the court yesterday is that there were several of the bank employees who were helping these 8 officials, and now these bank employees, they are under the scanner, and their role is also under the scanner of the investigation as to why they were given the duty for overseeing the counting process, and why they were absent during the counting process. Were they influenced by someone to not be present at that particular place, or they were simply ignoring the facts that the counting is going on? So these are the suspects. The bank employees, they can be named in the second FIR that can soon be lodged in the Ram Janmabhoomi police station right here in Ayodhya. But as of now, we can confirm that these bank employees, they are under the police scanner. They are under the scanner of the SIT. In fact, the SIT has also cited this, that there are several bank employees who were helping these 8 employees to siphon off the money, to siphon off a large sum of amount from the donation rooms, and that really helped in the embezzlement of the Ram Temple Trust and the donation that is being received in the Ram Temple.
Okay, all right. So we'll talk about how this entire embezzlement took place over 2 to 3 years, and why the police officials believe that this was an organized crime. But first up, let's tell you the details of those who are named in the first FIR. Remember, sources have told us that there will be another FIR that will be filed today. But let's talk about who has been named in the first FIR. Anukul Mishra, who was handling the money. In fact, most of the people who have been named in this are those who were directly involved with the cash. He is said to be the alleged mastermind who was in charge of the cash that was coming in, the cash counting employee. And this was also the first arrest that took place. And what is the money that was recovered? Well, 20 lakh rupees in cash has been recovered from him, from his residence. Apart from that, there is another person, Ram Shankar Yadav or Tinnu. He is alleged to be the insider in the case. He is also the former driver of Champat Rai. He managed the daily operations, and he also held the keys to the donation boxes. So that's the reason why he has been named in the FIR. Very closely associated to Champat Rai, which is why Many have questioned on why action has not been taken against him, or he has not been named in the FIR. Apart from that, another individual named in the case is Lavkush Mishra, who is the brother-in-law of Anukalp, who is the first accused or the mastermind in the case. He was hired on recommendations from family, and what is the money recovered from him? Interestingly, while 20 lakh rupees was recovered from him, even from his residence, the brother-in-law's residence as well, money was recovered. 10 lakh rupees was recovered from his house. Apart from that, another person named in the FIR is Subhash Srivastav, a retired Canara Bank official hired by the trust. He was appointed to supervise the cash counting. Imagine, these were the people who had been entrusted with the job to ensure that the offerings that were made by the devotees were taken care of, and they were the ones who were indulging in this embezzlement. Apart from that, another person named in the FIR is Avinash Shukla, who is an Ayodhya resident, a part of the counting team, a part of the team that was counting money that came in from the devotees. Money recovered from him is 5 lakh rupees, all of it saved very safely in his bank account. Another person in the FIR is Manish Yadav, Tinnu's nephew, hired about 4 to 5 months ago. Remember, the police officials actually believed that this was an organized crime going on for about 2 to 3 years. So this individual, Manish Yadav, had been hired 4 to 5 months ago. Was it an attempt to also now increase the operations? That's what the police officials are looking at. Again, cash was also recovered from his residence. Karanesh Pandey has also been named in the FIR. He is said to be involved in the counting process. Again, a close associate of the first accused or the mastermind in the case, Anukalp. And Ram Shankar Mishra as well, involved in the counting of cash. All of these individuals were actually directly involved in the counting of the money, the offerings that were made by the devotees. Let's now get you breaking updates now coming in. The police investigation will now focus on several points, including the grilling of the accused and gaining information about how they actually got the job. Whether this was an insider job, whether it was a network being operated. In fact, the police officials will look at how people responsible for the counting even got the job in the first place. Adeeb, are there questions on how they were even entrusted with the job? This is a huge responsibility. It was well known when devotees across the country and the world will be visiting, there will be lakhs of money that will be given as offerings. Are the police officials looking at how did they even get the job in the first place?
Well, certainly, Pratibha, see, this is what the police will investigate further. In fact, as we know, many of these employees, they got the job through some references in the trust. As far as Tinnu Yadav, for example, is concerned, he's the former driver of Champat Rai. So they all got job in the trust, and that too a very specific job of collecting and counting of the cash. And that was meant to be the very secure job that they were doing. So the police will investigate as to how they got this particular job, who influenced were there any kind of influence on the job, and who recommended these people. Though the recommendations will also come under the scanner of the police, because now the police believes that the embezzlement took place from this place only. So they were the first key people who were the part of the embezzlement. So their job and the people who recommended them, they are all under the scanner of the police investigation and as well as the SIT. So now see, the SIT, when they will visit Ayodhya once again, they will further question the accused when they will be taken into the police custody remand. The SIT will also like to question them. Apart from the Ayodhya police will be handling all the criminal investigation of this case, and the key point of investigation of the police is grilling these accused and getting more and more information, so that the big fish that we are talking about can be named. If they are really involved in the embezzlement, then only these accused can lead the police investigation to them. So the police will obviously want to grill these accused to gain information, and their job has now come under the scanner of the police, Pratibha.
Okay, all right. How did they get the job, and was it based on these recommendations from their own family members. So there is clearly a violation of the SOPs that were put in place. They found that at least 70 times the accused siphoned off the money. The police also probing whether the SBI employees were also involved in this entire siphoning off of money. How did these officials even get the job? They were entrusted with such a huge responsibility. Is it because they were running a kind of a syndicate? That's what the police officials are going to look at. Do stay with us, Adeep. There is a lot of politics around it as well. The opposition has in fact said that the big people involved in this entire theft are being protected.
आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी से निवेदन करना चाहता हूं, आप तो प्रभु श्री राम के भक्त हैं और आपके प्रभु के घर में लूट हो गई। आदरणीय गृह मंत्री जी, आप तो प्रभु श्री राम के भक्त हैं, आप तो प्रभु श्री राम का बड़े भक्त में आते हैं और आपका प्रभु का मंदिर में लूट हो गया। आप लोग अभी तक क्यों चुप हैं? कब तक जाइएगा अयोध्या मंदिर? कब तक इसका हाई लेवल का जांच होगा? ठीक है, एसआईटी का गठन हुआ, वही ड्राइवर, चपरासी, वही मुंशी लोग को पकड़ करके जेल में डाला गया है और ये जो बड़े बड़े लोग हैं इस्तीफा देकर के आप भागना चाह रहे हैं।